Law is very much a part of our lives. From child custody to divorce to real estate to wills, the law is one of several factors which govern our behavior and interaction with others. In this screencast, we'll talk about what is actually a very small portion of the overall field of law, criminal law. Criminal law is that portion of the law which is for the purpose of preventing harm to society. Criminal law regulates the conduct of individuals through the threats of fines and imprisonment. Criminal law declares what specific conduct is criminal and prescribes punishment for violations. In other words, if you do this, you'll go to prison or pay a fine. Criminal laws, such as murder, are commonly codified into criminal or penal codes. Other examples include criminal trespass, assault, and theft. Criminal law also includes what we call general principles of criminal responsibility. These can be thought of as the different levels of intent. For instance, our law generally considers it a less serious offense with lesser penalties if you kill someone but didn't mean to kill them, versus an instance when you actually intended to kill them. In criminal cases, the state brings an action against an individual to punish him for breaking their laws. That's pretty important. Remember, the defense attorney represents the defendant in the courtroom. The prosecutor represents the state. This is different than in civil law, which we'll talk about in the next screencast, when an action is brought by one individual against another. In a criminal law case, it is the peace officer who will assume direct responsibility of the investigation and filing of criminal charges against the defendant. The outcome of a criminal prosecution may result in the guilty party, the defendant, being assessed a fine, a period of confinement in a jail or a prison, community service, or a combination of these, when a judge or jury finds that defendant committed the illegal act beyond a reasonable doubt.